Welcome to week number 6 of Student Success Strategies. Week 5 summary. So we created a study plan. I hope you all found that exercise helpful. I think the more that you can detail how you're spending your week, the more you'll be able to either fill in or adjust to ensure that you have time for your study. So again, I hope you all found that exercise very helpful. Please continue to use a schedule like that as you continue on with your studies here at Concordia. We also recognized your time management style, and you completed a journal talking about that, and then also correlated how attitude impacts life. And that was really as you were reading the energy bus. And this week number 5 really focused on 2 rules. Rule number 4, invite people on your bus and share your vision for the road ahead. And essentially, as you all described in your discussion board postings, the meaning of that is just that you're surrounding yourself with people who will support you and help you through your difficult times and celebrate your wins. Again, I think it is very important that you are selective about the people who you invite on your bus, because it will make a difference on where you drive your bus and how you drive your bus. And then rule number 5, don't waste your energy on those who don't get on your bus. So again, here I think you all did a wonderful job acknowledging that there are people who will not change, and it isn't your job to try to change them. Again, I think we can only focus on what we can control, and that really is about how we're going to drive our bus. So again, thank you all for your very transparent and honest discussion board postings this week. It really was fun just to read your reactions to those questions. Okay, so moving on to week number 6. So this week we are going to be focusing on stress and the importance of setting goals. So in this week, you'll be watching a TED Talk, and that is going to really focus on grit, and I hope you enjoy that. Angela Duckworth, she has a book that's called Grit, and I hope you enjoy that. So the outcomes for this week: you'll define personal, professional, and academic goals, and identify strategies to achieve those goals. You're going to be looking at stress and the symptoms of stress, and then how to apply some techniques to manage your stress, as well as identifying opportunities and responsibilities as a student. So, stress management. Feelings of stress and anxiety are a part of life, and actually it has been proven that some levels of stress can actually be good for us, because some stress can push us to do better. It can push us towards change and towards growth. But when stress and anxiety becomes a problem, when you feel that stress and anxiety over an extended period of time, then they can then become a health risk to us. So the goal is that we just learn how to manage stress in a healthy way. I like this little image here because it just talks about how we can manage some of our stress. You all have identified some of these points too in some of your discussion board postings. Regular exercise, breathing exercise, eating healthy, positive relationships, meditation, again, who you surround yourself with, so group and social support. So again, I think it's just about how we manage our stress, because we know we all are going to have stress. It's just about how we respond to it that is going to make the difference to us. I also wanted to remind you that we do have Thanksgiving break. So at Concordia, Thanksgiving break starts on Wednesday, November 27th, and that'll run through Sunday, December 1st. So that does impact the due dates. So your discussion board posts will be due Thursday, December 5th, and then any other assignment will be due Sunday, December 8th. So that break actually gives you some extra time, and hopefully you'll be able to get a jump start on your week number 7 presentation and your final paper, which is a good thing. So week number 6 activities, you have 2 articles, and then you have pages 77 through 120 that are due for the energy bus. We have the TED Talk video about grit. We have 1 discussion board question. And again, please remember to respond to 2 other classmates. And then within your journal, you'll want to complete a goal setting quiz. And then based on the results of your quiz, you'll want to answer the questions for your journal activity. And then I wanted to also start talking about your final paper and your presentation that is due the final week of class. The success plan goal setting paper. So again, this is due your final week of this class. So what you'll want to do here is select a goal. So select a personal, a professional, or academic goal. And all that I ask is that you do make it very meaningful for yourself. So you have to go through the work of doing this paper and doing a PowerPoint presentation. So really choose something that you want to improve on, or a goal that you have been wanting to achieve. So now's your time to really take some dedicated time and focus on putting together a plan so that you can reach that goal. So maybe you have wanted to start exercising 3 times a week, or maybe you want to train to run a 5K, or you may want to look for a new position, or maybe you want to seek a promotion at your job, or maybe you want to seek tutoring services through Concordia's online tutoring lab. So whatever that goal is that you want to achieve, just make sure, again, that it's very personal and that it's going to be meaningful for you. So just some background on this, or some expectation, is that you do want to make sure, as you're thinking through your goal, just make sure that you're choosing a goal that can be measured and it's achievable for you. And then as you are working on this project, just make sure that you, and here's some of the rubrics for it, but identify 1 element of learning or leadership. Include at least 3 direct quotes from our readings. So that's any readings, any journal articles that you have read, or 3 direct quotes from the energy bus. Identify hurdles that could impede your progress in achieving your goal, and how the tools and resources learned in this course could help you overcome these hurdles. So again, it's anticipating any challenges that you may have as you are working towards that goal. It's always good just to think about what are those things that could stop you from reaching that goal, and try to think forward and put in strategies and tactics that will help you overcome those obstacles. And then finally, finish with a series of action items. So concrete steps that you're going to take to achieve this goal. And then the other assignment that is due is the presentation. So you're going to put together a PowerPoint presentation with a voiceover. So similar to what I am currently doing this week. So there's no video that needs to be included. It is just a voiceover PowerPoint presentation, and it should be 5 to 7 minutes long. Narrative PowerPoint presentation related to your success plan or personal goal setting. And the goal of this assignment is to show evidence of personal growth and to reflect on your learning process. So read through in the assignments, there's a rubric. Just make sure that you read through that. And the PowerPoint presentation is really just a summary of your paper. So identify which goal you chose to focus on for your success plan. Why did you select that goal? How will you know when you achieved your goal? What steps can you take to achieve your goal? This might mean setting smaller goals, reorganizing your workspace. Just make sure that you are outlining the steps in your PowerPoint presentation on how you will achieve your goal or what changes you need to make to ensure that you can achieve your goal. And this question I love, and it's please make sure to add this in your PowerPoint presentation. What happens if you fail to achieve your goal? Again, this is just about being proactive and intentional and just thinking through some of those items before it actually happens. All right, so that is the outline then for week number 7. So the big presentations and your big paper that is due the final week of class. So please use this extra time within the Thanksgiving holiday break. So you do have extra days in there that you can focus on preparing for week number 7 final presentation and your final PowerPoint presentation. And the quote of the week: God doesn't give us what we can handle. God helps us handle what we are given. So during this Thanksgiving time, I hope you take some time for yourself and family and give thanks and appreciation for all of your blessings. Wishing you and yours a very happy and peaceful Thanksgiving.